nobody hearing us.
Yeah.
1 second. 1 second. We're fixing it. I wish we could write.
Do we have a
We're fixing
Sharpie?
it.
I was just about to say, do we have like a big Sharpie we could borrow? Do we have a marker? I'm using it.
Well, I have the chat.
Oh yeah, that good point.
I was just gonna visually say I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
Okay.
Not getting on this one's bad side today.
Don't test me today.
I'm not trying to.
Wait, I think I hear us. Well, now we got sound. Great. Can you guys hear us now?
Okay, great. We got our answer. That's awesome.
This is gonna be an amazing stream today, guys.
Kelly just goes off on me.
How rough is this gonna be?
Anything can happen.
Anything already is happening. So, anyways, we saw obviously the Power Ranger episode, the Ranger wrap up. Not the Ranger wrap up. Ninja Storm.
Ninja Steel episode
What is
titled
going on today?
Drive to Survive, which is definitely a Calvin Maxwell episode. I liked it a lot. I'm a big fan of it. We don't have a lot of Ranger news, but we are anticipating the countdown to the Lionsgate movie.
So I got a funny email from Saban.
Oh, define funny.
Well, Lionsgate. I am gonna see the movie on March 10th. 2 weeks.
I'm happy for you and I hate you.
Well, you might be going on March 11th, so you can't be too bad.
Okay.
But I'm excited for it. I figured out who we're going to be talking to. It's going to be all 5 Rangers, all 3 male Rangers grouped, both ladies grouped, the director, Dean Israelite, and
So cool.
Elizabeth Banks. The one person 2 people that won't be there as far as I was able to tell from the press conference and from the junket actually is going to be Bryan Cranston and Bill Hader.
Interesting.
Will not be there.
Oh, okay.
Funny enough, we're so close to the movie, and obviously Goldar doesn't have a voice. I don't think he's gonna have a voice.
Okay, so it's strictly gonna remain the combination Gold Monster.
I don't think so.
Really?
Well, how do I say this without spoiling anything? I don't think so. In the beginning of the movie, it seems like Goldar is gonna appear in the beginning of the movie, pre the teens getting the Ranger powers, and it also seems like he's gonna appear at the end of the movie.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that because that's a lot to look forward to. I mean, again, this to me is the high budget version of like Day of the Dumpster. We have kids discovering powers. We have command center discovering. We have power coins, and we have the big bad and Rita Repulsa and the final villain Goldar, or final villain-ish Goldar because we know there's a Megazord battle with Goldar. So I'm excited.
I am too. Kelly, are you excited?
Super excited.
So excited.
Who looks to be from this trailer? Obviously, you can't tell
Rita
much,
Repulsa.
but really,
Yeah.
You gonna cosplay her?
Do it.
I would like to. That would be awesome.
It seems like a pretty.
But her costume seems very
Latex layered.
well. It's like there's pieces missing.
Oh yeah, good
So
call.
I feel like I don't know how to stick that on or like sew some mesh. I feel like it'd be very complicated, but maybe one day.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Just because like you have to make sure it stays on your body. That is rule number 1.
Is that kind of like the Enchantress cosplays I've seen, where it's like that's just a bikini though, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
So if you like our show, even though we had technical difficulties,
And I'm very pale. Sorry guys that
just move the light off. There you go.
There we go. Perfect.
Yeah.
Anyway, so pretty much what I was going to say is if you like what we do, share it on social media. We will retweet you, share it on Facebook, share it anywhere you can. There's also a new feature on the chat, so I know the chat goes by really fast. If you want your chat to be up there longer for us to read it, there's something called Super Chat. It's the little S by the face. If you hit that button, you can support our show with a donation, and your Super Chat will stay on the live stream, so we will be able to read it.
Because we want to talk to you, so talk to us. Make sure we see your comments. Kelly's watching.
Yeah, wait, but I don't know how this works. Where would I see it?
You'll see it. It'll be a color that it'll appear. And I've never seen it work yet, so it's brand new. If anybody uses the Super Chat feature, it'll be the first one. You'll be the first one ever on our show to ever do it on any of our live streams. To be honest with you,
we're gonna give you a huge shout out when you do it too.
Yes, and real quick in the chat room, where are all you guys from? Is something we always like to ask, like old school AOL, ASL, right? ASL.
Well,
ASL.
ASL. Yeah.
That's how it was.
Someone asked, Lucius Crucian asks, how come Goldar didn't appear in Dino Charge? His suit was so cool.
Dino Charge?
Dino
That's
Charge.
what he asked.
Oh, you know what? I'll kind of feel that question. I think he might be referring to the team up in Dino Charge where Goldar had, the Japanese equivalent to Goldar, Megazord, I can never say the name right, had an updated version of his suits.
Sure.
So Zeltrax, which turned into our hide, we got that version. So that was an updated version of Zeltrax. So Zeltrax and Goldar had updates, and he had an updated suit, and it was pretty badass. It was pretty badass. So to answer your question, we didn't get a lot of rights from the movie. Obviously, Chiplin has a very specific story to tell, and ultimately, it either fits or it doesn't. And in this case, it doesn't.
In this case, it doesn't. I feel like that one of these lights are directly on. I'm gonna fix it.
I think I'm just really pale,
I'm gonna fix it.
and that's just my problem.
You know what? Because I was just looking. This is live.
It's just the color.
I'm just gonna
Quite pale.
Kelly is
That's
babe.
okay.
Kelly is
I'm
babe.
fine with it.
Kelly is
You
babe is
guys
fine
don't
with
need to
it.
see my skin.
All right,
No, but we just want to see the Kelly.
back.
We'll see how that works out.
We will find out.
So, yeah. Anyway, we were just talking. We look at that. I have a hole in my pants. I do.
Oh!
Anyway, we were just talking about the Goldar, the team up movie. Also, I got something for you guys.
You got more goodies, man. Joe is like a genie.
Is it something I can eat?
No, it's not something you can eat. However,
But I do see a hell of a cupcake.
Yeah, are there cupcakes in there?
No.
What's going on?
so I have something to read first. This is from Saban.
Oh, get out of here.
On Saturday, February 25th, we were excited to launch Johnny Cupcakes Power Rangers collaboration featuring the iconic Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. The collection, which includes t-shirt, pins, posters, stickers, and more, will be available online at www.johnnycupcakes.com and at the Johnny Cupcakes official shop in Boston. Please feel free to share this Johnny Cupcakes and Power Rangers gift.
Dude,
Social media at Power Rangers and at Johnny Cupcakes. You can see that there.
thank you so much, Johnny Cupcakes.
So first of all, we got these cool stickers.
Oh, is that a white ranger? Oh, it's
Cupcake Rangers. So
I just
there's
got it.
green,
This is
There's
awesome.
blue.
Give that one to Kelly.
I want that one. Can I
Yep.
have the blue one?
there's yellow,
Give that to Kelly too.
we got black, we got white.
I'll fight you for those.
I'm just kidding.
No pink in there. I think there's a poster which I haven't seen yet. You can open that, DJ.
Yes, sir.
Oh, look at that. We got our first.
Shout out to Adam Catcher for being the first supporter
Adam Catcher.
in the chat. Adam Catcher.
Adam
Dude,
Catcher.
amazing name.
That's awesome.
Thank you for
And
the donation. Thank you for supporting our
You
show.
are awesome.
You are
Adam
awesome.
Catcher. Thank you from
We should
the
send one of them
hashtag
these stickers.
Trinity.
Yeah.
Which one do we want to send them?
For being the first supporter.
No, let's send him the poster.
Oh, yeah. We'll send you
We're gonna send
this
you-
poster
We're
from
gonna send
Saban.
you this awesome beast.
Yeah.
Well,
Adam Catcher.
The pink
We
one?
got pink.
We got a complete
This
set.
one actually matches
I want,
you.
I want that one.
Yeah, kind of is the. Let's give it all to Kelly. Let's give it all to Kelly.
This one.
This is a booklet that we got from them,
Awesome.
from Johnny Cupcakes.
What is it, like comics?
I don't know
Recipe?
exactly.
Oh, it's just kind of like.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, so Johnny Cupcakes, it seems like they do a lot of cupcakes, but in the geek
And a
form.
lot of geek.
A lot of geek form. So they have like
We have
different.
Rugrats right here. We have Marilyn Monroe. Oh, so pop culture. Like a lot of pop culture, geek culture. Very cool. You got
Yes.
Itchy and Scratchy in there, I saw.
Yeah, we have. I just saw a cool one. It was Fallout, I think.
You know what I love about the different
Assassin's
themes?
Oh, look, is that Dustin from Stranger Things?
Yes, it is. Absolutely. You know what I love? I mean, that's like that old school 1950s type of feel where you advertise with all the different type of
Love it.
marquees and stuff like that. It's so cool.
DJ, I do wish there were more for us, but this, my friend, is for you. And Kelly, you might want one. You can.
Oh,
I do, I do.
good.
Edward Sanchez is asking how do I donate, so remind them once again how to access the button.
The super chat.
So the super chat, there is a down on the bottom of the chat screen where you would type. There is a happy face and a like S symbol.
I think
Hit
it's a
that.
dollar sign.
It's a dollar sign S symbol. You can donate to the show that way. That'll keep your I guess your chat up there longer, and it'll highlight it for us. So
Your comment.
yeah, the comment.
Oh,
So
he
the,
doesn't see it. He might. Maybe he's a.
I don't know.
Well, do us a favor. Hashtag Ever Sanchez approved. Like, play around.
There you go. We got
Yeah, who's that?
MJ Spud 97.
MJ Spud 97 from England.
Spud 97. 2
Pound
pounds.
sign says keep smiling and sent a bunch of emojis. We got a smiley face.
We're gonna
emoji,
send you one of these things too.
and like
So this
7
is
hearts.
this is
7
the
hearts, I'll
pins
take it.
from that are pretty much exactly these cupcakes. These are exclusive to Saban and Johnny Cupcakes, which is pretty awesome.
That's what you call international love.
And
International love.
Kelly, since you are Cranky Cupcakes, you get a T-shirt.
Oh, Oh, snap!
Oh! President?
I mean, I've never seen it. I don't think it fits us. That's why.
She's like, oh, I'm a size boy.
It says a girl. So.
We'll see if it fits.
Next week,
It's a girl's shirt.
rocking that
Oh,
next
yeah, it
week.
should fit.
Oh, dude, that's totally you.
I think I am the only one who could fit that.
That is
Yeah,
totally
definitely.
Oh, I mean, I can fit it over.
I mean, we can fit it, but it's not going to Oh, that's a cool
And,
thing.
Oh,
yeah,
snap.
it's got this awesome.
Is that a morpher? It is a morpher with a cupcake in it.
You know what? This would be my first Power Ranger shirt.
Yeah, I know. That's why.
That's
That's great.
And it's got a cupcake on it.
Dude, that's awesome.
perfect.
Shout out to Johnny Cupcakes.
Johnny Cupcakes, Saban, thank you so much for sending this stuff to us.
Sincerely.
And for all of you that have MJ Spud and who's the other one?
Catcher,
it was,
Catcher,
Adam
Catcher.
Adam Catcher.
Yeah.
Adam Catcher, you will get this book, MJ Spud. We will give you
The poster?
wait,
No,
wait,
Adam
which one's
Catcher.
which?
Adam
Oh,
Catcher.
I'm sorry. Adam, thank you, Kelly. Adam Catcher, you get the poster, this awesome poster. MJ Spud, you get the pins, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Perfect.
Sure.
Perfect.
These are awesome, by the way.
Oh, they
7
really look
pins,
good.
all the Rangers, Cupcake Rangers. I love it. I think it's great.
This is so appropriate for Kelly. It's not even funny.
I know.
Okay,
Right? As soon as I opened this box, like I was like, "What the hell is this stuff?"
Like,
I
dude,
want
this
a
is-
cupcake.
And then
so
as soon as I saw
bad.
Cupcakes and Power Rangers, I was like, "They must have meant this for Kelly."
No, dude,
I
it's like
was
so
meant
perfect.
to be a part of this collaboration.
How is this not your symbol?
Oh yeah, you can
No.
have this bag too.
Oh,
But no, but legit, how's that not cranky cupcakes? Like, seriously.
It's perfect.
So if you don't follow Kelly on Facebook,
It's
Facebook
easy.
is
That's
Cranky
what it
With
is.
a
Cupcakes
Z.
with a Z. Also on Twitter and on Instagram, Cranky Cupcakes with a Z. Easy for me to say. Now let's talk about the episode. Oh, let's go to the chat real quick. Who we got?
Well, some people are not seeing the symbol, and so if you're on mobile, it might not be showing up on mobile. That's what we're guessing. And then someone had asked, there was a question. Give me a moment. Did anyone notice Beeble from the Ninja Storm in the crowd during Galaxy Warriors?
I did not.
I did not.
I did not. Great eye. Great
Yeah.
eye. All right.
Yeah, again, the way to get the super chat feature is usually if you're on, at least I know if you're on using an actual computer, right where you would chat, there's the emoji, right underneath that, the chat box, there's an emoji sign and like a $S sign. Click that $S sign, it's a super chat. It'll keep your chat up longer so we can actually see it instead of all of your chats going by, and it helps support the show. And you get cool things like this, or like this.
Or like this.
Yes, we have a lot of stuff.
Also, Blackwing reminds us about Abigail's recent drawings.
Absolutely. And actually, really quick,
Bring us
it was Blackwing's birthday this past week,
What?
guys.
Happy birthday!
Oh yeah, it was. He was on a live stream.
Hashtag B-Dub in the house.
I want to say it was Tuesday. I think
So,
it was
Flash.
Tuesday. Flash, yeah.
Perfect.
Shout
out to
happy
B-Dub.
birthday, Blackwing.
But yes, regarding what Blackwing is talking about, yes, Abigail has been killing it. Shout out to Abigail Parker. Hashtag Abigail is amazing.
Oh,
Hashtag Abigail.
She continues-
Carlos Martinez, by the way.
Carlos Martinez, super chat.
Carlos
Keep up the
Martinez.
hard work.
Oh, man, we need to
Super,
get
the super,
Do we have anything for him?
super Sentai chat.
You can give him, you want to
We'll
give
figure
him
something
a
out.
Well, Carlos, which Mighty Morphin Ranger is your favorite? You can't. Which one are you keeping? Okay,
No, I got the shirt.
Okay.
I can't really.
So
pick.
which Mighty Morphin Ranger is your favorite, Carlos? We're gonna give you one of these. These stickers are so cool. We're gonna give you one of these. So I mean, where's the red one?
But I don't think they gave us a red
Give us the
one.
red.
No, we found the pink. I don't think we found the
We
red.
found the pink. I'll look at the
Might
red.
be
It's
that.
a Kelly shirt.
Yeah, it might be. It might be
Probably
in the
is it
back
in
of
my
the shirt.
shirt?
It could be. Maybe not. Anyway, there's everybody except Red.
Well.
Oh wait, all right. Keep up. Love your
up.
channel. Keep up the hard work. Thank you so much.
Who was that from?
That's Carlos Martinez.
Thank you so much, Carlos Martinez. Thank you so much for that super chat. Anyways, to get back to it, and we're not overlooking you. So getting back to Abigail Parker, she
Yes.
continues to
Yes.
grow our hashtag Trinity team. She just designed an EDM Ranger for Brian McKinney. So shout out to Abigail for designing the EDM Ranger. She even created a morpher for Brian McKinney. It was like a set of headphones for EDM. Dude, Abigail, I love our team. I love what you're creating, and please keep up the great work. We love your work. Thank you so much from us.
Yes, thank you so much from us.
Yes.
And if you aren't watching, we just started up. If you are a deep dive Power Ranger and Tokusatsu fan, we just started the Henshin Hangout,
Hangouts.
which is hosted by DJ here, the senpai of the Sentai.
I don't know. Don't take it. Oh man, it's an honor coming from the captain. I'll tell you that right
And
now.
then me and Kelly are kind of new to this world a little
Yeah.
bit. I have a little bit
My
more
first
experience than you.
Sentai experience.
I know.
And can I just thank you guys so much for just joining us on this journey. You know what I mean? Because but fact is, without Sentai, there would be no Power Rangers. Fact.
True.
That's just all there is to it. So thank you so much. Check out Sentai. Support it all. And keep rocking with that hashtag. Thank you guys so much.
And for all of you fans out here in Los Angeles, we are going to be throwing a party for the movie.
Yeah.
That is going to be at we're pretty close to locking down a location. We can promise 3 things: karaoke, a good time, and Power Rangers will be there. Those 3 things will be happening.
And Backstreet Boys.
And Backstreet Boys. I don't know if they're going to be there.
Well, Backstreet Boys songs.
Yes. But let's get into the episode, guys. We've talked a good 20 minutes now.
Drive to Survive, right?
May I ask one
Survive.
more question
Sure,
before we get
absolutely.
into it? Ronell Singleton asks, how do you guys feel about the Megazord from the movie?
I like it.
now. No, I don't just like it now. I love it.
You know, here's the thing. Speaking of which, I actually was just talking about this just recently, that a lot of movies get spoiled with their toys, and Power Rangers is no exception. So even Marvel isn't immune to this. Like, do you guys remember the Civil War? Not as much, but do you remember the Civil War Lego set?
Yes.
The Giant Man was in there. We got another donation.
Oh, who's that from?
Oscar Lopez.
Oscar Lopez. Thank you so much, Oscar Lopez.
Okay, Oscar.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
everyone.
You're getting one of these now. You got to pick which one. Red is not accounted for.
Yeah, what's up with that red?
But we got another one.
Who's that from?
Gold Blaze.
Gold Blaze?
Super Chat.
Dino Super Chat. Well, you guys pick which ones you want.
What Blaze?
The blue one was taken
Gold
by
Blaze.
Carlos.
Gold Blaze.
Gold.
Gold Blaze. Dude,
Blue is gone, but
Blue is gone.
you can choose one of these fine thingies. These stickers are pretty awesome.
Shout out to Gold Blaze.
Gold Blaze, you can pick one. And who was the Oscar Lopez?
Gold-
Oscar
Gold
Lopez.
Blaze.
Come on, guys, we're running out.
Better let DJ grab one.
No. I'm gonna save it for our super chat. We're gonna save it for our super chat. So who's accounted for so far? So Blue's taken.
Blue's taken by Carlos.
Okay, so we have 2 more left.
Oh, dang!
Dude, 10 pounds.
Oh!
What is going on?
Who is that from?
MJ Spud.
MJ Spud again.
Second donation.
International love in the
Too
house.
much. You
Second
were.
donation.
We gotta send him something
Well,
nice.
no, we got in the. Oh, we got in buttons, but we should also send
Yo,
him
he has the
something.
button. He has the buttons.
Oh, you know what? I have one. Kelly's gonna send a hand-picked anime that
Oh, yeah.
of our choice.
I'll do
We'll
that.
send an anime to you,
Yeah.
like an actual set,
An
not just
actual
an
the box,
episode.
DVD box set of
Okay.
anime. I will pick one and send it to you. You just gotta send us your address.
That's how you know you're on Kelly's good side, because she send you
Anime,
Yes.
because Kelly does do a anime show
I do
here.
too.
But thank you guys so much. MJ Spud, you were very generous. Thank you for all the support. Oscar Lopez
Absolutely.
and Gold Blaze. Thank you guys so much for your support. It means a lot to us. But back to this episode and join in on the chat. We want to talk about this. So
Let's get into this episode called Drive to Survive, a Calvin Maxwell episode. I told you guys once, and I'll tell you again, Calvin was my favorite, and honestly, this episode kind of solidified it.
lived up to expectations.
Dude, it was so good. And the fact is, they didn't, okay, I'm going to get into the other part later. I mean, minus some Monty Victor moments, okay? But honestly, Calvin is a likable dude. His fear is weird, but they didn't go over the top. Like, literally didn't go over the top. Because he's good with his hands. We find out that he's able to, like, kind of fix anything mechanical to drive. But the issue is, Calvin can't drive. What a twist.
Yeah, that's kind of like the person that likes making
Food, but doesn't eat.
or food, but is like allergic to everything.
Yeah.
Like
right?
it's very similar to that. Which is there any kind of things that you're like that with? Like, is there something you like to do but
Doesn't make sense.
doesn't make
work.
sense that it actually you like to do it? Does that make sense?
Because in this world, Calvin can make vehicles, but he can't drive.
I don't think I have anything like that because I think I do the things I like doing. I don't do things that scare me, which
See,
I probably should.
well,
but...
I edit, but I hate editing.
Oh.
I write like on the website, but I hate writing.
Oh, I got it. Easy. This is pretty simple. I run, but I hate running.
Oh, that's a great one actually. Tons of people that I know hate writing.
Yeah, I mean, that's so basic, but I do not enjoy running. I don't. I
Yeah,
really don't.
unless like something's chasing you.
Yeah,
Does
that's
it
a
make
reason.
sense?
That's a reason
Or
for
it's
it.
like a sports.
That's not running at that point. That's surviving.
surviving. That is just true.
So anyway, so Calvin can't drive, and dude, this is such a great character development for both Rangers because Haley is like girlfriend, dude. She is so cool. She is such a supportive, nurturing girlfriend. She even calls him by his full name. I thought that was endearing. Just
Yes.
kind of like Calvin Maxwell. You could do anything you set your mind to. And I'm like, yes, Haley, I'm going.
It
Your name's not
sounded-
Calvin. Don't care.
It sounded to me that she kept saying Kelvin.
That's Calvin.
It is Calvin, but does he have an accent?
I don't think she did. Maybe she does.
Maybe it could be just me.
Oh,
Could
I don't
be
know,
just me.
but But Haley is so endearing, and I love this Ranger couple, man.
I do too.
I really
I
like
thought
this
she was gonna kiss him.
Dude. You know what? I think this is like
Oh.
a first. What we got?
MJ Spud just keeps sending us money.
MJ Spud.
You know
That
what,
means
dude?
they're pounds,
And
brother.
he also wants the Black Ranger.
He wants the
over
Black
here.
Ranger.
But that would've been my choice, too.
You've earned that Black Ranger, so we're gonna put this over here for
Hey,
MJ
yeah,
Spud.
for MJ Spud.
MJ, you're racking up some
Yeah.
Power
We
Ranger
got-
exclusive gifts real
This is
quick.
the MJ Pop.
Dang.
MJ Pop. You've earned yourself a hashtag, sir. You're hashtag international love. You are
International
hashtag
love.
international love.
Thank
sir.
you for all the support. It does mean a lot to us, and all of your donations are going to go to help. Funny enough, get us prizes for you guys
Yeah.
to do this. So like we have more anime. Or Kelly's already given you a box of anime, or a whole set of anime. So that'll be fun. Will it be World's Strongest or whatever that is?
Oh, I won't send him
Close.
that one. I did
No.
watch an anime
It's
called
super
"I Want to
weird.
Be the Strongest in the World," and it's about women's wrestling.
Oh, is that the one with the butts?
There's a lot of butts. There's a lot of
Boobs.
moaning.
They're like weird.
It's very
Painful.
fan servicey, right?
Painful. It's very fan service. Don't worry, I won't send you that one. I will send you because
Ping
that
pong.
was not a box set. That was just
Oh.
some discs. But I will.
Oh,
send
Oh,
them
we
next.
have a ton of box sets.
Definitely send them that. Definitely send them that, please.
Yeah, so we have a lot going on. Like I said before, if you want to super chat us, the super chat is right below the chat feature. It is right next to the emoji. It
It
looks like a
sounds
dollar sign.
like it doesn't really work on iOS or mobile, and
This is iOS. Oh, mobile. I'm
As far
sorry.
as
Yeah,
actually
gotcha.
Is that my mistake?
No,
Mobile.
you're right.
So some people are having trouble, but I'm not sure yet what the problem is. So I'm sorry, guys, if you can't see the button.
It might be a thing on YouTube also. That,
Yeah,
that
exactly.
it might not be on
Yeah.
the phone yet.
And it's a newer interface, right?
I think it's brand new.
Yeah, there you go.
Brand new.
Abigail Parker asked if we will still have it up later on. I'm sure we will have the button there later.
For other chats,
No.
I mean, for other live streams, like you guys are both on Super Saiyan Saturday
Super Saiyan Saturday.
coming
Yeah.
up later on today. Oh, Kelly's gonna do a fun one. You're doing a live stream about video games later
I
tonight.
am. Later tonight, I know that some of you guys are international, so I don't know what the time zones are like for you, but tonight here, Pacific Standard Time, around 9, I believe, we are doing a live stream video game with Brian and Jasmine. So
Yeah.
And then,
Tune in.
well, I guess the Henshin Hangout isn't live, but it'll be up every Friday. I wish it was live though.
Yeah, that would be great. That'd be great.
Anyway,
And dude, thank you guys so much for supporting Henshin Hangouts. We see you guys, we see your comments, and we see the love. So thank you so much.
and speaking of which, it's a great if you only know Power Rangers and aren't familiar with Sentai, it's a great way to start getting introduced to
To
it.
segue. Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Because DJ's a great guide and knows his stuff. Like I said, senpai of the Sentai
Captain Joe.
and the hentai.
Okay. I am not Brian McKinney. So getting back to Ninja Steel. So anyways, it's a great character episode. You know what's really cool about it? So we know that Brody doesn't know how to drive. That makes sense. Brody doesn't know how to drive because he's an alien. No, he's not. I mean,
Brody!
He was abducted. He was abducted in space. So he doesn't know how to drive either. So it's an opportunity for Calvin to learn how to drive. I don't know. How do we feel about Brody being able to learn in like 2 seconds? And then Calvin kind of like, oh, you jerk.
You know what? And I don't know how you guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the chat. But Brody, nothing against William Schufelt, but
Yeah, not at all.
he's not strongly written for me, and he's not one of my favorite Red Rangers
Okay.
up to date.
Let's delve into that. Wow. So how do we feel that Brody's falling short so far?
I think it's mainly because his episodes focus have been weak
Sure.
and a little bit a retrend with especially with Tyler, a little bit.
I will say this.
And the only other characters feel very original. Like I feel like Sarah feels original. I love Haley and I love Calvin. You're right. I love Calvin a lot.
I love his son.
And I love Preston. Preston's like a completely different guy too. Like those
likable kids.
they're not cookie
Likeable
cutter.
kids,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? They're a little different.
You know what it is for me with Brody? I don't think starting his character episode cheating and going through the whole, hey, I need to
Yes.
rely on my watch.
He didn't come off endearing.
He didn't come off endearing, and it definitely wasn't leader-like. Like the first time we actually saw leader qualities was when they were all dressed up in the ninja training gear. And even then, we didn't really see him train anyone. They were just kind of dressed up.
Yes.
So I do agree. I do feel like he started off on a weak foot because number one, he's an abducted kid. And number two, he's a cheater. But number three, he kind of tells you what to do sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, let's just do it.
I mean, do you think he's a valid Red Ranger?
I think he wears the color red so far.
Okay, so to you, he's not like the Red Ranger. Like
Tyler was the Red Ranger from the beginning.
Sure.
As far as I'm concerned. Tyler fought off monsters with a shovel in Dino Charge.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that.
But right now, we have Brody, who I give Brody credit for escaping. I don't give Brody a lot of credit for leading so far.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Kelly, what's going on in the chat?
MJ Spud sent us his last pound.
Oh no! Don't do that.
Well, MJ Spud, we're gonna
Don't do that.
don't send us all your
He said, "You guys always make me smile, and my last pound goes to you."
man.
Wow. We need to send that 1 pound back.
We will send you something awesome because
Oh.
all of you guys have been so awesome and supportive, and thank you so much for watching the show. I just want to shout out to all of you. I know some of you can't donate, but I appreciate all of you, and thank you, MJ Spud. You are super awesome.
Yes.
And for those who can't donate,
Yes.
you donate your time to us,
Yes.
so we appreciate that
Yes.
as well.
Yes, absolutely. With what both of them said. Also, if just to let you guys know, with the super chat feature, you have to have the latest update on your phone of YouTube.
Shadowbird had mentioned that it is not available in Malta, so she doesn't have it. She says
I
that
see.
there are some countries are limited.
I see.
So it's in beta.
Yeah. And again, very new feature. Matter of fact, you helped us figure it out as well. So thank you so much. Hopefully it does work out and straighten itself out and eventually be accessible to everybody.
Yes. So that's that. But back to the show.
Get back to the episode. So love Haley in it. Calvin can't drive. Brody is apparently just that kid that's annoying that can do anything because he's Brody and the Red Ranger. Piggybacking off of what Kelly said, which is like very red focus, where the Red Ranger can do no wrong type of thing.
Red Ranger, yeah.
Yeah, so whatever.
But wait, quick question: who's a better Red Ranger, Lucky or Brody? Lucky. The Lucky thing does get annoying though.
Yeah,
mad
this episode definitely played it.
Too much.
Took its
Anyway.
toll.
Sure.
But
But Brody has his own little annoying thing.
What is that?
I'm just gonna start just randomly saying,
It's so epic! It's so epic!
"Oh my god, that was so epic!"
You say that a lot?
Oh, he says that. I just noticed it today. I'm like, "Oh, dude, that's his catchphrase. It's epic." Kind of like Tyler, "It's about to get wild."
Oh, it's about to get wild.
Yeah, but when
you
he
just
said-
got T-Rex.
You just got T-Rex.
I remember.
It's epic.
I remember when we were out in Comic-Con, I think. I don't remember. I think it was Comic-Con. We would go out drinking every night. I would tell everybody, "You're about to get T-Rex." And they're
Yeah.
like, "What are you doing?"
And all of us were just like,
Yeah, we are.
"Yeah,
Yeah, we're about to get T-Rex.
yeah."
But if you come to our party, our Power Ranger movie party,
It's gonna be epic.
and you will get T-Rex. Dude.
Another support from Adam Catcher.
Adam Catcher, today's episode was.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good one.
Oh, by the way, can we just talk about Victor and Monty real quick? Number one, okay, really quick. Adult brain me is like, is this necessary? But kid brain me is like, would I really enjoy a good fart joke of this capacity? Apparently, Monty can like fart helium, by the way, the lightest gas on Earth.
It is the lightest gas on Earth. Was a thing.
That was a thing.
Here's the thing. What I was thinking the whole time.
So
Remember,
much.
I'm gonna jump over to the very last end of the episode where they kind of like they hit the flagpole
Yeah.
and it bursts out.
So
Imagine the
much.
scent of like fart smell.
The trail and the you got like a jet trail, except not good. Yes.
The best fart joke was obviously Dino Charge with Coda.
I don't even do it.
When
Even
he
that.
touched up in everybody in that like box.
The thing. Oh.
You remember that?
You know what's worse about that? They like focused on like Yoshi's face,
And they're like,
he's like,
Coda.
oh, jeez, oh god. But at least Coda was like lovable. These guys, I don't know if the joke played out. I'm actually gonna, no matter what my score is, I'm actually docking a point just because of that fart joke. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
Not even kidding. They lost a point. I could have scored it a 5 and it's an automatic 4.
But let me ask you guys this: the spider monster. What did you think this week?
Okay, you know what I did? I mean, it's not even like the spider monster. It was a part of the spider monster. I liked that they were able to get captured in the spider monster. You want
Like
to know
the web.
why? The web, almost like the web dimension or the web
I like
pocket
that too.
dimension. You want to know why? Because that reminds me a lot of Mighty Morphin.
With the dark dimension.
Dark dimension, even like the Cardiotron when like Jason was inside the monster. Just weird. Even like with the skeleton monster, we did the retro wrap up with the skeleton monster where they were trapped in like a dark place
Yes,
where they
that
had to
was cool.
escape, and all of a sudden you have that big old monster reach in. I like pocket dark dimension stuff for Power Rangers. That's my old school Rangers. You know what I'm saying? Where they're just kind of like a weird environment, but they have to make it work. I like that kind of stuff.
I like it too. I think that's awesome. I like the dark dimension was always like a frightening place to me.
Oh, dude, it was so cool. Foggy and
The
stuff.
foggy and just being trapped with Goldar seemed like
Dude, that's horrible. That's just
disastrous.
disastrous.
But back to this episode, I think that the one thing that was prevalent was Calvin trying to overcome his fear of not knowing how to drive, whether it be a motorcycle or a car. And that stemmed from his younger days insecurities about a go-kart accident.
A go-kart accident, which he ended up in like a swan pond or swan like whatever, he just trailed off, and ever since then, he is stuck in his head, which
So-
makes a lot of sense for a lot of people. If you experience something, it can turn you off to doing something.
Ironically enough,
Moving
I
on.
had breakfast with JD this morning, our producer, and we actually talked about this exact subject without even knowing what this episode was about.
Oh, really?
JD doesn't like hot drinks, but it stems from his brother forced him to drink a hot. I hope he doesn't mind me sharing this story on camera. His brother forced him to drink a hot chocolate when he was in a comic store, and he threw up. Me personally, I don't like chicken tenders because I got food poisoning from them,
That makes sense.
and now the breadiness of it makes me feel like I'm gonna get sick again.
Does that relate to your dislike of bread, period?
No. I
That's
actually
separate?
like. Yeah, a lot of people. All right, so for you that don't know, for you guys that don't know, I don't like bread. I don't like the texture of it. I like croissants. So if you're in France, I like croissants, but I don't like bread.
And if you're not from France, you can still send croissants.
Yeah, you can just send me croissants.
You can send a local croissant.
But I don't like bread.
So anyway, yeah, it is about overcoming your fears. Haley's super supportive. And you know what's really cool about it? They didn't go too campy with it. Like Calvin is really endearing. Calvin, even when they did the motorcycle thing, they could have easily made it really campy where he was like all geared up and padded up like a test dummy. They didn't do that. It was more like, I'm not getting it. Brody's getting it. I don't like doing this. I'm gonna walk away. It was kind of like a good mellowed down lesson.
Sure.
And of course, Haley being the good girlfriend's like, Calvin, you could do anything. Okay, let me overcome my fears. So the other
I'd
part
have
of
done anything for Haley at that point.
Oh, dude, I would have fought a war for Haley at that point. But just looking at, like, if you get Haley in your eyes and she calls you by your full name, you do what she says.
Kelly, do you think that you're afraid? Is there anything you're afraid of that that stems from your past?
Yeah, I'm afraid of falling. I don't like any sort of drops or anything. And when I was younger, we had an indoor balcony in our house. My brother would dangle me over and like
Oh, that's
trying to drop me. Like he'd hold me, and go, oh, and I would just.
Wait, how old are you?
I was like maybe 3. I don't know. I was
Wow.
little.
Yeah, that's old enough to
And
remember.
they laugh because I'm like,
Mom and Dad's like, oh, the brother and sister are getting along.
So-
You're like,
I have a question. So if Adam were to come up to you and say, "Listen, you know, I can get you over your fear of heights," how would you like? Is it more so?
punch in the face.
well,
Cake and Cupcakes comes out.
the thing is that I don't know if Adam could.
Oh, God. Shout out to Adam.
Sorry to Adam, but he does like to try and sugarcoat things. So he'll be like, "Oh, it's not that bad. Like it's fun. You'll enjoy it." Like he tries to get me going to Tower Terror, which was at Disneyland. And
Still no.
I've talked to people who have a fear of falling, and they've been on. They're like, "Don't go on it. It's
Oh,
not that
really?
great." And so I'm like, "Yeah, you're just kind of telling me to go on." And I know he's trying to help me, but I do want the truth.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
I
that's the
do want
thing.
the
The
truth.
truth
That's
is,
the problem.
but the truth is subjective.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a good point.
Now, DJ, quick question to you: how do you, if somebody had a fear, what's your strategy of getting them out of that fear?
I don't know. I mean, it depends on the person. I know what the strategy is for me.
What is it?
If you tell me I can't do it, I'll have to do it.
No matter what.
Like, no, like the biggest way to get me to do something is like, yo, you can't do it. And then I'm in. That's it.
For me, there's only one thing that I actually am petrified of, and that's snakes. So I don't care if you challenge me. I'm not doing anything with snakes. Secondly, I am also the worst person to, like, I'll encourage you and build you up so you actually get to do it. I'm like, this is the worst idea. We're going to die. Like, I'm
That's why I don't
guy.
listen to him. It's dead ass serious. Sorry.
It's
But dead
very
serious.
true.
That's exactly why I don't trust him too.
It's
I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. You're like, why not? It's a great idea. That's exactly why I'm not doing
Yeah.
it. Because you said it was a great idea. There's like trigger words Joe says, but he's like, no, trust me. Nope, not doing it.
Brian in the chat said, "But still cave to peer pressure and do them." LOL.
Yeah.
Our buddy Brian.
Brian will be here later on today. I'm surprised he's awake, actually.
Shout out to Begin.
So
So back to the episode. But the other thing about this episode is they're starting to highlight motorcycles. We're gonna get to that in a minute, but the motorcycle component, I do like the way it was integrated. I do think it was clever. Like if I was a kid at home, they did present the motorcycle to be viable. Like they set up the mega morph cycle. You know, I mean, it is pretty cool. Now I want to talk about the Nexus Prism Star because that thing is so funny to me because it's like a combination between a mentor that doesn't talk, mirror on the wall, and like the viewing globe. You know what I'm saying?
it's everything.
It's literally everything in once. Like at first I thought Mick was the mentor. Mick is more like the alpha.
Yeah,
He's
I
actually more of
know.
the alpha. Like he translates them.
Like I feel like Mick is
he's so good.
Mick is their leader.
He's definitely.
But he's almost like maybe not even leader's the right word. He's more of their guide.
He's a guider. He is absolutely a guider. But to be honest with you, he is still much better. Don't get me wrong, much better. But he is the alpha. He is the Tenso. He is the I don't know, but he is not the leader, but he will translate. You know what? I will say this: there might be co-mentors this season.
Yeah,
Co-mentors. I like that because Mick is no slouch.
I like Mick a lot.
I love Mick. I love the character Mick. To me, he's almost like an RJ type. Like he's such a great actor. I love him so much.
RJ, that's a great comparison.
You know what I mean? Very cool, very, very likable, just kind of weird,
and laid back, and kind of like, hey, you can make your own mistakes, but.
And I would listen to him.
Like, I would too.
If I was watching the show as a kid, I would listen to this guy and pay attention. One thing I love about the Nexus Star Prism is, okay, for the record, putting the word legendary in front of a Zord doesn't make it legendary. Like, I love how like they make all these random Zords. Like the Prism Star is like, I like elephants. You need a new Zord. Here's an elephant Rumble Tusk Zord. Like that's not the way that works.
Okay, let's talk about the Rumble Tusk Zord real quick. It was a green elephant Zord. We're familiar. This is something we've seen before.
An elephant, sure.
But a green one.
Mm-hmm.
And which season was that?
I want to say Wild Force.
I want to say it was Jungle Fury, but you
was it Jungle Fury? Oh no, it wasn't Green Elephant from Jungle Fury. I'm totally wrong.
What was Wild Force color?
It was the Spirit. It was the Spirit Ranger in.
Yes, I remember they had an actual Ranger form.
They actually made it, which was an American exclusive Ranger too, which was really cool.
I hope the legacy figures, but
oh man, that would be awesome.
What was the blue? What was the Wild Force one? What color was that? Blue?
Was there an elephant in Wild Force?
Blue?
Was it blue? Okay, you can let me know.
So, all right, so this is it. We're familiar with Elephant Zords. Now,
I love producer Jay.
One thing I really enjoyed about this Zord fight scene was.
Can we talk about the elephant most really quick?
Oh yeah, sure.
Can we talk about the elephant coming out? Because come on, Kelly, you have to appreciate this. This elephant comes out, bursts out of the mountain, and the first thing he does is get into a little circus ball and rolls to battle. Like legit, this elephant goes in this little circus ball. Like, okay, I'm on my way, guys. And I'm like. I remember this from Sentai, but it was so much weirder in Power Rangers.
You know what? After watching Q Ranger, I'm really curious to see because that show's really good.
Oh, so good.
And I'm really curious to see how it gets adapted. But
shout out to Silver Naga.
Kelly, if you had to pick any of the Zords, now we have an elephant Zord. You still sticking with the dog?
Oh yeah.
Dog's kind of cute though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think the dog fits me pretty well.
I like the dog too.
I love the fact they call it.
Are you switching to the elephant?
I will say this, and we'll get there in a second, but I like the elephant in the center more than I actually like the little guy.
Oh, the high chair.
That looks a lot cooler.
But you know what it is? It looks more Aztecian, that's why. You know it looks like a whole formation.
Exactly.
Versus the high chair guy where he's just like, hey, I'm a guy and a guy, don't argue it. I'm praying for Ninja Turtles, let's do this.
I do like the elephant Zord. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's pretty cool.
You like him on the little elephant ball?
Yeah, I like him on the little elephant ball. The circus Zord.
I'll be honest with you, if I was in the middle of battle and I called the elephant Zord and every time it comes in, I would lose it. Be like, guys, we need help! Send in the Rumble Tusk Zord! I'm on my way.
Here's a good question for you guys that we've never addressed is, if we were Power Rangers, what would be your Zord?
Ooh, anything?
Anything.
Ooh, come back to me. I don't know.
What would be your Zord if you were a Power Ranger?
According to Abigail Parker, it'd be a giant hat.
Yeah. Oh, I also want to know what your Zord in the chat would be. Also, you can use that super chat feature. Hit that $sign. It's weird. It's a $sign. It's a support sign. We're gonna call it the support sign.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
You can hit that sign. And it'll keep your comment in the chat longer. We will read it. We'll acknowledge it. We will shout you out.
Because as much as we keep up with the chat, sometimes it gets really hard. Because, dude,
we
you
have
guys
a lot of you
great.
in there, yeah.
Matter of fact, let's go to the chat. How we doing?
We're doing good. I do get Lucius in here a lot, asking if we've seen the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles episodes. So I guess something big happened.
Wait, the current episodes? Or are we talking about the crossover?
From last Friday. Did you guys see the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles episode on Nick last Sunday? And do you think we might have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle team up?
Okay, so we did not. Let us know. I'm not.
I love that show.
I don't care if we get spoiled right now. Why don't you tell us why we should have tuned in so we can comment on it because we did not see it. What did we miss from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles last Sunday?
By the way, guys, if you're not watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I don't know why I'm plugging that show, but we don't do that show. But like, it's a good show. Like they have David Tennant's one of the voices in it now. Yeah. Michael Dorn. They have so many good talent.
And they take all the things you like about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the past and really make it work.
Do you remember the toys when they would have like all these like different characters like Mountie Moose and Mondo Gecko? But now they're actually in the show, which is pretty cool.
That's what I'm saying. They brought back every version and made it really fresh. Man. Yeah, they made it really fresh. It's a very smart show. I mean, you can complain about shows being different. This show is a very smart show. I hear it.
Spoilers.
I saw it. I just saw it.
Okay, hang on. For those watching Ninja Turtles who don't want to be spoiled, what are you doing here? I'm kidding. Anyways, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. What is the spoiler from Ninja Turtles?
So Lucius says Splinter died. Strider explains Super Shredder came back and Razar might be dead.
Wow, that was an epic episode. What happened?
I'm not sure what that had to do with Power Rangers, but holy crap.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
That's insane.
That doesn't help me answer your question if I think there's going to be a crossover. But now I want to find out how Splinter died.
Yeah.
That sucks.
A
lot.
Yeah, that's crazy. But anyway,
A lot.
so we're gonna think about what our Zords would be. I'd like to know what your Zords are, Kelly. Did you pick one yet? A turtle
Cupcake.
Zord now? A cupcake Zord?
It's a cupcake Zord.
It's got to be Cupcake. I'm just gonna be Cupcake everything.
Can it be the symbol of like this? Can it be just this?
Yeah, it should be
Can
that.
it just be this Zord?
That's
Kelly,
my Zord.
Kelly just riding in. Hey, Kelly be right here.
It's like a giant cupcake. Boom.
I can totally see Kelly like joysticks there.
It's so what would your Zord be?
My Zord? Oh, yours would be Jack and Coke.
It'd be a big giant.
Yours would be a big 40.
It's a big 40. It can't
like-
really move around.
It
anymore.
like shakes off
It
when it's
just tips over. Yeah.
Mine would be a giant hat, I guess.
Yeah, we have the worst Zords ever.
Terrible. Brian would be a big EDM headphones.
Yeah, it would be just a boombox or something.
That would be dope,
That'd be-
actually.
yeah.
That'd be Transformer like. That'd be like Soundwave and stuff. That'd be kind of dope, actually.
You guys sound like a thrift store.
We
Yeah, right.
99 cents strangers.
But anyway, I'm sorry. I digress.
Anyway, so they set up the we were talking about the prison Nexus Star or the Nexus Star. So I'm not sure how I feel about it. I do like it. I do like seeing Mick and Redbot in the command center or the base making the Ninja Steel Stars.
That's not in high school, right?
That is in high school.
Okay.
That is really the garage. It's still the worst hiding place for a freaking hangout.
Yeah.
It is the worst hiding place for a hangout. One thing that's kind of dropping off in Ninja Steel, though, is the high school element. We're not seeing a lot of the teachers.
Yeah, we're not seeing
We're not
teachers.
seeing the students as much. We did see Victor and Monty, but they were, reverted back to a gas joke. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about the toilet humor, to be honest with you.
Some of the people in the chat, unfortunately, it was about a while back, so I cannot remember who exactly said it, but some people also aren't into it. They feel like the kind of fart jokes were not what Power Rangers used to be. It's
Too
kind of
heavy-handed.
It's low grade.
I do remember Edward Sanchez had stated that it is a kid's show, so he's not surprised to see it on there.
Sure.
Like it's meant for kids, or kid friendly. So yeah, there's been some mixed responses in the chat as well.
One line did make me cringe though,
Hmm.
and that was when when they failed and they were like, "We're gonna make you clean all the toilets,"
Oh, we had
and we're
beans.
eating. That's like
Uh,
that's so gross.
Like again, adult brain me is kind of like I'm not a fan, but kid brain me is like I'm still not a fan. I don't know, but then again, kid brain's been for a while.
Yeah, I agree with you. The fart jokes, I can do without. I would like to see more of the school though.
Sure. I mean, you know what it is? It's just more like it's an unnecessary subplot. It doesn't serve any purpose. It was kind of like, dude, you know what? It's kind of like Bulk and Spike that had nothing to do with the Rangers and Samurai, but this is worse.
I agree.
This is worse. At least Bulk and Spike was about samurai stuff. This is just about, hey, apparently Monty's gas is helium and we can fly with it. So guess what? Monty's a superhero. He has powers.
Right. One thing I did like about this episode though was the individual Zord fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
JD did make a great point. He says once the Gold Ranger comes in, that's probably not going to happen anymore. It's probably true.
But that's the only good thing about the Zord fights, because once they combine, it's like ABC.
Yeah.
It is
Yep.
ABC.
And I remember when we were watching it, I was like, please don't combine, please don't combine, please don't combine. They combine.
Of course.
But it's okay. Like I got my individual Zord fight. I'm okay with Zord fights as long. That's just one of the charm of the Mighty Morphin that I really liked, or even some other seasons.
Yeah, lots
But
of
the Tyrannosaurus would fight on its own a lot.
Oh,
The Dragon
yeah.
Zord would fight on its own a lot.
Yeah.
The Q Rex Zord would fight on its own a
Oh,
lot.
Q Rex was amazing.
I like the seasons where we're not not relegated to having it always combined.
I don't know if this counts because it's technically just one Zord, but one thing I love about In Space is the fact that their
yeah.
main Megazord was just one Zord.
I love that.
It
too.
was one Zord. I
Man,
mean,
we haven't seen that in a
oh,
long
dude,
time.
I love that. And you know what? I remember thinking back in Space, like, man, this is so Gundam-like, especially because they're like propelling through the space. And like, oh, dude, I love that. So that's an excellent point. So the individual Zord fights was cool. I mean, not much else to mention in this episode. Obviously, they get captured by the spider monster. They escape. They have a new mega cycle. I forget what it's called. The mega morph cycle, I believe. That was kind of
Megamorph
cool.
cycles, yes.
So I think that's awesome. So that's a great plug. If I was a kid, I would want a mega morph cycle. So good job with that. And to defeat the monster and wrap it up. So on a scale from like 1 to 5 shurikens, or ninja stars, I should say, what are we rating this episode? No matter what, I'm minus 1 point. I'm sorry.
Kelly?
You first, Joe.
Okay. I'm gonna go solid 3. 3.
2.5.
I was gonna say 2.5.
2.5. It was a 3.5. The Monty stuff with the gas and the toilet humor dropped it down.
The
to
only
2.5.
reason I'm going 3 here though is because at the end of the episode I actually do like Calvin more than going into it before.
The
So
3.5 once for Calvin, the toilet humor knocked it down to a 2.5.
yeah, for me even I love that Calvin stepped up, and I love that he asserted himself as a leader almost.
He's more leader-like than anyone.
Actually, funny that you say that. I actually think Haley's more leader-like than anyone.
No, dude, the women. No, not just
The
Haley.
women are so strong in this season.
I love that Sarah. God, she's really attractive. I love that Sarah got so excited about. Oh, Maggie, you got a motorcycle? Can I ride it, please, please, please? So she does a little shimmy. I'm like, oh, that's a little bit beyond acting, honey.
Yeah,
that's a little bit that little flirtatious little thing. That's
I love the women in this episode. I'm gonna go solid 3. I feel like they're the real leaders of this season so far.
I'm a big fan of
Preston. Didn't have much to do, but
So
he said, "Now that's magical."
Oh. No, that's
magic. Now,
I'm agreeing with you. I would go with 3 as well.
Oh, split it.
what are people in the chat saying?
Lucius gives it a 4.5. Jalen Glover gives it a 4.5.
Okay.
We've got
I'm
Sarah
gonna give
Moore
Calvin
gives it a
credit.
4.
Yeah.
Larry Newbill gives it a 3.
Mhm.
Kid Hustle 15 gives it a 3. Micah Perez gives it a 3. Shadowbird gives it a 4. Tiffany Stewart gives it a 2.5. And FF Justice asks, what exactly makes Joe not like most Zord fights?
I'm not a mech fan. I haven't. I'm not just when it comes to anime too. Like I've never been a Robotech guy, and I try to get into not Gundam. What is it? It's a huge anime
With robots?
with robots, big mechs.
Transformers.
Nope.
Thanks, producer JD.
What is it? It's with
I was thinking Robotech.
not Robotech. It's
And
a lot newer.
It's not Gundam.
Oh, Evangelion. Evangelion.
Oh,
Can't
sure.
I couldn't get into it. I'm just not a mech guy.
But I'll give you a little bit more credit, dude. I mean, at least with Power Rangers, there's specifics because you did appreciate certain Zords and certain mechs. It's just that the formula is boring to you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's
and even
another
the
thing.
even the designs to you is boring.
It's kind of like the whole old trope of like, okay, the monster's gonna grow, they're gonna fight in the Megazord, and they're gonna win.
Yeah.
I'm just a little tired of that. So if you can actually change Power Rangers, changed it up for me at all, I'm okay with it. Like I love the first few episodes of this where first of all I like the fact that they're riding on top of the Zords. Oh, let's speak about the inside of the Zord.
Oh, the cockpit.
Yeah,
the Rumble Tusk Megazord.
Yep, I was a fan of that. I like the fact, like I said, I like individual Zord fights because I like seeing the ability of what each Zord can actually do. So when DJ buys the toy, it'll make sense why it has certain features.
Sure.
You know what
I mean, absolutely true. Absolutely true. And the other thing is, I'm not much of a fan of stand-up cockpits as much either, just because I think it's overplayed out. I don't
sit down one.
I like it when they had like joysticks and they were able to power up the crystals and they were able to like.
Speaking of joysticks.
Oh shoot! I'm just saying, like,
watch that Sentai, the Henshin Hangout. You'll be worth it.
And speaking of,
Fun! Back at it again with the donation.
haven't you found more than your bottom dollar, dude? I want to say thank you, but I'm
let
like.
me read his comment.
Sure.
The reason why I'm giving you guys this money is so you can bring more happiness to the Power Ranger community.
Oh, wow.
And Joe, how dare you? Snakes are my livelihood.
Man, listen, you are a braver soul than I.
I was going to send you cupcakes, but I know they're not going to make it in the mail.
They probably would. They'd be super stale.
They would not be good.
Not with that attitude.
Thank you so much for the support, MJ. But you know, snakes for me.
Big old heart for you.
When I was a kid,
big old heart
for you. Yeah.
What are we doing?
Cross it. There you go.
Kelly's
Down here.
Oh shoot! I didn't know. Oh, we doubled it. I didn't even. I was out.
And then we morph into Rangers. That's how we work. It's like the other one's not here.
Trinity.
Oh, dude, that would be dope. I don't know why I got that excited.
The reason I'm not into snakes, this is pulling the curtain back on my life a little bit. When I was in the 8th grade, first of all, I've always been afraid of snakes. But when I was in the 8th grade, they had a big giant, boa constrictor, and they sat our whole class down together, and they had the snake crawl across us.
Oh, that's kind of creepy.
But the thing is, they knew I was afraid, so the teacher lifted up my pants and made the snake do its little tongue thing.
Wait, what?
Yeah, lifted up my pant leg.
Oh, that's not a lot better. Sorry.
Yeah, and made it do the little tongue thing, and I was like,
the worst teacher right now.
Yeah, and I was like, what the hell are you doing? And then I flipped out and I jumped out of the line. They're like, oh, the snake's gonna go crazy. I was like, dude, what are you doing?
I don't mean to laugh at your pain, but
it was the worst. I hate snakes. Like, I have nightmares about snakes, legit.
Oh, man.
Let me tell you a story about my brother's pet snake. So, I had pet mice. My parents gave me pet mice.
This already says
this is so bad. Everything about this is all bad.
And for some reason, they kept running away. Because I caught my mom one day feeding my mice to
That's
my
so
brother's
messed
snake.
up.
So basically, I was taking care of my brother's food, and I did not know
That's
it. My
hilarious.
brother's pet's food.
That's
I did
so
not
funny.
realize that, and I've never had mice since.
Oh man, my ex-girlfriend used to have a snake, and it used to get loose in our house. Or it was her. Oh, It was her ex-boyfriend snake. I'm sorry, ex-boyfriend. That's not even true. It was her little brother's snake, and it used to get loose in her house. And whenever it was loose, I was like, "Yeah, I'm not going in. It's not happening."
I'm not scared of snakes.
I'm afraid of snakes.
I'm just bummed that I had to raise mice, and I'm like, oh, I love these mice. I was like little. I was probably like 6, maybe.
As soon as you said brother snake, I was just like, this isn't good.
I know I should have saved that for the Empire.
So now that we know what your ratings are, it is time for us to get to your questions and comments.
Yes,
And speaking of snakes, if you want to hear more about snakes, this episode of Hugh Danger does focus a snake ranger. So tune in for this Henshin hangout, and we'll talk about that there.
And we're also real quick before we get into questions and comments. Let's do a real quick rundown of a list.
Let me do one more question from the comments.
Go ahead.
Larry Newbill asked DJ, how are you liking Q Ranger so far if you've had a chance to see the first 2 episodes?
And the answer to that is I love it. Matter of fact, my awesome partners here, they're loving it. We love this season. It's a great space season. I can't wait to see more of it.
If you want to really know what DJ thinks, watch Henshin Hangout on Fridays. First episode's already up.
That was a little sneak peek. So definitely join us for the Henshin Hangouts. Now, let's get into our morphin list.
Yes!
And since the Megamorph cycle was such a prominent, almost reveal in this episode, our morphin list this episode has to do with top 5 Ranger cycles from various Power Ranger seasons. So, Ranger cycles from this season. Starting off with number 5, we have the Shark cycles from Mighty Morphin.
Classic. If you're reading the Pink Ranger comic book, Zordon Alpha makes him fly.
Awesome. Talk about about the Shark cycles. Talk about the Shark cycles, man.
Shark cycles are classic. You get them in season 3 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. They look like sharks. Yeah. They were originally developed for
Cupcake Ranger.
Yeah, but it was, huh?
Yeah.
So they just moved them over.
They did.
Interesting.
They did.
Number 4, the Dino Charge cycles. Now, the most prominent memory I have the Dino Charge cycles is the Yellow Ranger riding. I think the Yellow Ranger one looked the best. Matter of fact, I think all of the Yellow Ranger bikes look the best, personally.
Dino Charge.
Dino Charge. What'd I say?
You said Yellow Ranger and Dino Charge.
Oh, Dino Charge. Sorry. Dino Charge. I was thinking Dino Thunder.
That's
later on down the list.
That's okay.
The Dino Charge cycles are pretty cool, too. But we got another donation.
Carlos Martinez! What?
Thank you so much for
Thank you so much, man.
Let's see if we can we get this on up? Oh, I messed it up.
Boom!
Yeah.
That's for you, Carlos.
Thank you, Carlos.
We're
getting there.
We're getting it down.
So yeah, the Dino Charge cycle is really cool. 2 Dinozords come together to make a Dino cycle. So that's awesome. Number 3, let's talk about that Time Force cycles. Really sleek. And one thing about Time Force, all the aesthetics and all the designs are really simple, but really cool looking. So you have like a big old front, looking like you're on a Harley. Really cool cycles.
Anybody that wants to support us with $10 or more, DJ will sing one of the Ranger songs for you.
I will. DJ can't sing. DJ can karaoke, but he can't sing, but I will do it for you. And Joe's going to back me up.
I'll back you up for sure. If I know the lyrics, I'll totally do it. Then we get like flagged on YouTube.
Yeah,
using the music.
That also means we got it right.
Yeah, but that means we did get it right. Number 2. Kelly, you want to do number 2?
Sure. Dino Thunder Cycle.
Yes. Now, this is the more iconic version that I remembered with the Yellow Ranger riding it. I love the aesthetic of this.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I love the aesthetic of the Dino Ranger, the Dino Thunder costume.
Sure.
The White Ranger looked so badass.
So badass.
And he was my favorite one for a while.
I was a fan of that Black Ranger suit too.
I
think Tommy's suit made sense, and I love the fact that he even had like the 2-piece morpher.
Loved it.
That made sense for Tommy. It really did.
Power, invincibility, super cool.
That didn't make sense as far as him being a professor or a teacher though. So let's get into our number 1 for our Power Ranger cycles, and that's going to be the Wild Force cycles. These things are really bounce. I can't say it like my man.
Bounce. This is the first time you're ever going to see a Wild Force at the number 1 of our list.
Oh,
well, I mean, no, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, this is our first time that it's happened.
Okay, that's not a lot better. So
it's not like it's never going to happen. It's not like over.
It's not a terrible season. But anyways, the Wild Force cycles, really cool. Really cool season. Honestly, each cycle was specific to the Rangers, and it was really cool. Like the red had the red lion, the blue had the shark, etc., etc. So really cool cycles. I really think these are like the epitome of cycles in Power Rangers. For those in the chat, for those rocking with us at home, let us know what your favorite top Ranger cycles are. There's so many that we haven't even touched on. There's like Jungle Fury and so many others. So let us know what your favorite Ranger cycles are from the different seasons. And now
we're going to get to your questions and comments. We're going to run through these real quick. I just want to preface this. We're going to read all the comments our producers give us. We can't get through all of them, but we're going to try to get through most of them. And Start with this and you'll even it out. All right, just making sure that I had it right.
Direction.
Direction.
Enter the
Start
room.
with this, it'll even out. Sorry,
Look
guys.
and smile.
Oh, I actually got a script. Sorry, guys. Since we get so many comments, we can't get to them all, but we'll try
I
our
would like
best.
to point out that Gold Blaze
Oh,
has
Gold
requested
Blaze.
$50 more.
You're right.
Gold Blaze has
You're
donated
sure.
to the DJ thing.
You have to.
Okay, it's
You
fine.
have to.
It's
I didn't think it was gonna happen either.
Hey, that's not what that attitude. Again. So, okay, we got it. This is the one. Easiest one ever. Not even easy, it's just favorite.
I don't really remember. All right,
I'll
jump in.
You
I'll
got
jump
this.
in.
Power Rangers RPM.
Mystic Force. He wants
Oh,
Mystic
he
Force.
actually requested Mystic
Yeah,
Force?
he wants Mystic Force.
I didn't even hear that comment. Dang, this is me. No, that's me. Thanks.
Oh, is this Here Come the Power Rangers?
Okay. I don't know the lyrics though.
Oh, the dance moves.
Power Rangers, here come the Power Rangers, here come the Power Rangers, Mystic Force.
I don't really know this all
We're gonna do it right.
Are we gonna do it right?
Oh, we're doing it right.
God, we're gonna reset. Jeez, Kelly's just.
We're gonna do this right.
Kelly's just making it look better.
Power Rangers, Mystic Force.
I do like this. I love her. It's amazing right now. Kelly got the moves. Hashtag Kelly got the moves.
You should check out Daniel's Facebook.
Oh man, you and Dave yesterday?
What did I miss?
You didn't see it?
All right.
Where
My
Dave
phone
and
was
I-
like dead for like
Dave
half
and
a
I
day.
were dancing and we're like practically twins.
No,
It
I
was
missed
so fun.
all
All
of
right.
it. I missed
These
all
are the
of it.
lyrics.
Oh, okay.
We'll read them
Let's
together.
go do it. We got it.
Oh, all three of us will do it.
I don't know what this goes.
Here come the Power Rangers, here come the Power Rangers, here come the Power Rangers. Mystic Force.
All right, let's go. It's time to turn it on. Set the record straight. We're gonna are wrong. Fight evil, Power Rangers standing strong. We got it going on. Mystic Force. Stop freezing. Rangers, no friend to
Make a change.
Where there's troubles,
We don't play, we come together to save.
Let's go.
Here come the Power Rangers, here come the Power Rangers, here come the Power Rangers, Mystic Force. Here come the Power Rangers, here come the Power Rangers, here come the Power Rangers, Mystic Force.
Go. We're good. We're good. Have I mentioned this is not my favorite theme song?
It's gonna be, what theme song's gonna get DJ? Hey,
There's no way we're gonna get copyright flag for that.
donate $10 with Kelly to sing DuckTales.
Yes! Donate $10 to hear Sticky Cupcakes rock that DuckTales. And we'll back up with those.
Please don't.
All right, so let's get these questions and
not agree to
comments.
that.
I'm sorry, yeah, so questions and comments, let's get back on track here. If there's another donation.
Kelly sticks in that.
Stop
I
us.
agree to it.
All right, eShadow111, awesome as always, guys. So glad I was finally able to join the live chat. Can't wait for Sentai Friday and the regular Ranger wrap-up. Thank you guys for answering my questions and reading my comments. Looking forward to more. Hashtag Kelly is Bay. Hashtag DJ Hat King. Hashtag Joe is the Phantom Ranger. Hashtag Trinity. Thank you so much, eShadow111.
Thank you, Shadow. I'll pick it up from Felicity Giles. Awesome live chat, guys. Kelly, thanks for your Twitter handle. Now I follow you there and on Facebook.
Thank you.
I follow you too on Facebook, DJ and Joe. Thanks for accepting my friend's request. Normally, I don't get the chance to do a live chat, especially for Ninja Steel, but I'll come around more often for the Retro Ranger wrap-up. I enjoyed the live chat today. Kelly, I'm surprised you managed to keep up with the comments. They were moving so fast. Kelly does an amazing job.
Thank you. That is very kind.
I hope the Sentai wrap-up goes well. I'm not a Sentai fan, although a few people from my Power Rangers group asked me to watch the Ninja. Don't recommend it. I did try watching the Samurai equivalent, Samurai Shinkenger. Do recommend that. And it wasn't any good. My heart. I'm wary of watching foreign shows, as I don't like things with subtitles, and that's what Shinkenger had. But DJ, if you can say, can you say if the Ninja is worth a watch? I'll give it a go. Anyways, guys, awesome live chat. See you next week. Hashtag Kelly, master of live chat. Yeah, final form. DJ, I'm sorry. Hashtag Joe is Phantom Ranger. Damn right he is. And DJ, and hashtag DJ is Hat King. Do I recommend the Ninja? Ninja Steel's kind of cool. No, the Ninja's okay. It's just not my favorite.
You know, if you're the Hat King, you know what we should have done is have your helmet for the Power Ranger thing be like a hat but a crown too.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
Right?
Abigail Parker, can I get like a super mode?
The battleizer mode.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Can I get like a, like the like what, Super Trinity Rangers?
Yeah, that'd be
Trinity
great.
Super Rangers, the super season of our season. That'd be great. Abigail Parker, let me get that upgrade.
Kel, what do you got for us?
Mr. Ray, love being able to tune into your show. It's like tuning into an episode of Power Rangers every week back in the day, LOL. Happy to have you guys around to keep my Ranger candle lit. See what I did there?
I get it.
Keep the episodes coming. Thank you.
We have Cyril Moore.
Cyril Moore.
Did y'all see the Power Ranger movie trailer 3 yet?
Heck yeah, we did.
For me, I think Adam was better Black Ranger than Zach, plus Tommy was a better leader and a better Red Ranger than Jason. Them are fighting words to this guy.
You gotta flame
I will, now for me personally, I am going to go off and say I do think Adam was also a better Black Ranger.
Agreed.
I think Tommy ended up becoming a better leader. But I think had Jason stayed, he probably would have just been like the leader. But that's debatable. I think both, there's merits for both. I put it this way. I like Zio's Tommy, I thought was just as strong as Jason's Mighty Morphin.
I think Tommy's White Ranger was not as good as Jason's.
I completely agree with you on that. I think he was a leader in Zio, though.
But I definitely agree with what Joe said. So,
but I do agree.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a comment from Strider Xanthos. Great name. He says, Abigail did that. Awesome! And he's referring to the awesome artwork that Abigail Parker takes the time and her personal time to do for us, which is amazing. The hashtag Trinity, we love that name, by the way. Just designing all of us as Rangers. Yeah. Abigail recently, and we're going to have pictures up, we'll probably show it next week or when we're able to get to it. Abigail recently designed our producer JD as a mentor, and it's so dope. It's so clever.
And it's so funny because his nickname from Dave Baker used to be called the Old Dirty Jedi. And he looked like the Old Dirty Jedi.
This was pre-DJ's knowledge, so I
oh, you didn't know that?
I had no idea what that came from.
Yeah, and he used to
I don't know about the dirty, but
he used to call Keith Brooks a young Master Rowdy. Like he used to have all these nicknames for people.
I have not received a nickname from the Baker.
Oh, the bake box.
The bake box.
All right, is that it?
That was it. Thank you, JD.
Next comment is from Abigail Parker. What a coincidence. What an amazing wrap up. Thank you so much for all your love. I'm so glad my gift finally arrived, and we enjoyed it, by the way.
Hashtag Abigail's amazing.
No, I'm not even going to lie. I think I got a stomach ache for sure. Like,
I ate too much. After 2 months, I thought it was lost. I hope you enjoy all the German candy with the winky face. The food fight episode was great and hilarious. Classic episode, the Rangers face a problem and Trini figured out just by keeping an eye on her surroundings. Very true. Trini is awesome.
Oh, Trini is awesome.
Thanks for the new challenge. Love to try my best on it. By the way, Kelly, your pronunciation of the German candy name was really good. I forgot how to pronounce it.
Good job,
Let's see
Kelly.
if I can do it again because she did put it in the quotes. Sternen, Zauber, Cremig, Gefüllt.
Okay.
Which means star, magic, cream filled, another winky face. And hopefully I pronounced it right again, but I might not have.
I'm going to say Kelly nailed it.
That German candy, though.
Oh, gosh. So good.
Hashtag Trinity, hashtag Kelly Master of Live Chat, and hashtag I just love you all, and Abigail Parker, we love you.
We love you too. Hashtag we love you, Abigail Parker.
We love you so much.
Cody M, hey guys, great retro wrap up. Glad to hear about the Sentai Fridays because Yuchu Sentai Q Ranger is so good. I haven't been this excited for Sentai since Gokaiger. Joe, when I got to the spot in the recent MMPR comic where the Phantom Ranger appears, I was so excited for you because I know he's your jam. I was excited too. I literally read the comic and I was like, oh! Oh! Is that, look, are you seeing? Are you seeing this?
I've never seen that.
I was like, oh.
He was buying stuff.
I was actually, funny enough. So I was in the comic store over there, and it was closed, and we have a really good relationship with them. And it was the day before the book even came out, and I was like, "Can I read this?" And they were like, "Yeah." And then I read it, and then I got to it. I was like, "Mike, dude!" He's like, "I have no idea who this is."
We need to set the camera.
I don't know who this is.
Comics.
Yeah, right. Well, live reaction.
Dead serious.
I was excited because I know it's your jam. I can't wait to see what the other future Rangers we meet too. Knowing that the Boom comics are an alternate universe version of Power Rangers, would you like Jason, Zach, and Trini to remain Rangers, or would you like them to pass on the torch to Rocky, Adam, and Aisha in the future?
Joe?
If I could go either way, but I could go either way, but I feel that the team could make it. Kelly, you're up.
I thought that was a.
Oh, Tailspin. They call it Tailspin. I don't really know that. Some people sing it.
Oh, shoot! You got it.
He'll sing.
I was sitting on my phone, wait, why did we stop talking?
It could either be that way or make you feel like. Well, hold on, let me get back to this comment. We'll get right back to that. It could go either way, but I feel like this could make it feel more earned, unlike the show was, because Trini alluded in issue 3 that outside of being Power Rangers, She really wants to be a doctor and help others in many ways. So here's my thoughts on this, Cody. I think they do pass up the powers because in the Pink Ranger comic, Jason, Zach, and Trini aren't Rangers anymore. And matter of fact, neither is Kimberly. Jason, Zach, and Trini end up coming back as different Rangers. So I always tell everybody on the MMPR comic, read the Pink Ranger comic now. But thank you very much for your comment. But we did get a request.
We did get a request.
Oh, dude,
From
that's
Larry
happening.
Newbill, request the tailspin theme. Am I doing this with you guys?
Yeah, well, I don't know it that well, but
I don't know it that well either.
let me put the lyrics. Oh, you got the
No, I
lyrics?
have no
I got
idea.
some lyrics.
Oh, do you? Oh, okay. We're good then.
I don't know when the last time I've heard this theme song was.
Well, if you tuned into our hashtag year roundup,
Wait, that's DuckTales.
what was it?
Tailspin.
Yeah.
DJ's
Tailspin.
off today. I'd say that other theme song, and DJ doesn't know anything. Whatever.
Let's.
You have it
Can
ready?
you cue up Tailspin for us?
Got my
This
stickers
is
ready
it. This is it. Ready?
to dance.
Actually, you're gonna sing. Oh, this is pretty easy. Okay,
Is
go.
it?
What are you doing? You taking a selfie over there?
Load up.
Play.
Spin it!
Very good.
Spin it. Good theme song choice.
Oh yeah! Oh we up! Oh we up!
Oh, we got.
Oh we up!
Oh, my
Oh
bad.
no!
Oh we up!
Oh, we got.
Oh we up!
Of the trouble
Let's
we
begin
begin
with
with
another
another
tailspin. Spin it! Spin it again!
Jump on. Jump on. Ha 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 ha.
You do stickers. Sticker switch.
Oh, there's not much singing in
That's
that.
a great theme song choice.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Spin, spin, spin. Tailspin, spin it.
Rap, just rap it.
Spin it.
Dang it!
Tailspin. There's more? No, cut it. We're done. We're done.
I don't know the lyrics.
Okay, so next time we request let's have some words. Thank you so much for your request. You're awesome.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much for your
We are having fun.
support.
So much fun today.
Thank you for your support. Thank you for your super chats. Please keep them coming.
I
We
like that our
appreciate you.
our producers are letting us go overtime because we're having so much fun on this show. He's like, you're making yourself go overtime at this point. I want to thank a special shout out. Who sent that in?
That was Larry Newbill.
Larry Newbill, you are the man. Thank you so much for supporting the show. Kelly will send you an anime too.
Yeah, I will.
We have a ton, so don't worry. If you keep donating $10, we'll send a ton of anime.
Yeah, right. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much. That'll go towards more prizes for you guys. I got a lot of fun things in store for you.
So I have a comment from Mario Ayala. He says, hi guys, awesome retro wrap up as always. And by the way, DJ, congratulations for winning the Gold Ranger Morpher debate. Hashtag no to the burger Morpher. We're gonna get a thumbs up because we were not about that.
Yeah, I was not about the burger. Kelly, you were about
She
it.
was about the cupcake Morpher.
Yeah, but I was cupcake.
Oh, cupcake. Yeah,
Food
yeah.
Fight episode was one of my favorites of the MMPR season for all the comedy. Mr. Kaplan would fall to the floor when he drank the water, and Pudgy Pig is one of my favorite monsters of season 1. I give it a 4.5 power coins to that episode. Yes, I'm from Puerto Rico, and if you give me an address, it would be a pleasure to give you candy from Puerto Rico. Dude, Mario Ayala, we would love to receive anything you give us, so thank you so much.
Love candy.
I love rum.
Love rum and candy. Okay, so we need to make that happen.
But I will give you an address
Absolutely.
for rum.
So amazing job and candy. Amazing job like always, and greetings from Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. By the way, just to let you guys know, the super chat feature is still available. That's why we're singing all these ridiculous theme songs. All you got to do is hit the $, buy the emoji happy face.
$10 is a song. Sorry, $10 is a song.
Why did we set it as being a song? Why did I do that to ourselves?
Because
We're ridiculous.
Amazing.
Yeah, we're gonna do something new every week. So
Oh god, we're gonna make Kelly eat all the
Next, we're gonna
candies.
do food.
Oh god, that's gonna be.
Kelly,
Are we gonna do
$10.
that?
I eat
Yeah,
10
she
of
eats
them.
all the candies.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing that.
But anyway, so if you hit that super chat feature, we will be able to see your chat. Say go quick in the chat room for us. They will stay on there, and we will be able to address the chat accordingly.
And make fools out of ourselves.
Kelly, who do you got next?
Super Samurai 1. Hey guys, great wrap up, and I can't wait for Sentai Fridays, but you guys forgot to do the Morphin list this week.
Oh.
So I'll do one of my own since you guys were talking about civilian powers this week. I'll do top 5 civilian ranger powers I would want to have. Number 5, Andros and Zahane's telekinesis. 4, Connor's and Ronnie's speed ability. 3, Sid's ability to change her fist into any type of matter, like having a fist of iron or diamond, etc. 2, the Ninja Storm Ranger's ninja streak. 1, Preston's, really more so the Mystic Force Ranger's magic abilities. And P.S. Kelly's pink hair is on point today. Kissy face, smiley face, hashtag Kelly is bae. Thank you so much. You are so kind. Thank you.
Tiffany Stewart, I'm mad I missed it, but I will catch it next Saturday. See y'all next week. Tiffany Stewart, I think you're in the chat room right there. You're telling us to sing Time Force. Well, if you want that to happen, super chat us up.
Yes. We love you anyways. We have a comment from Blackwing 2040, B-Dub in the house.
Blackwing, he's actually talking right now in the chat room.
What up, B-Dub? Anyways, he says, what up, guys? I know you guys missed me. I told DJ I wasn't going to be around. I thought he told you guys. I forgot. Anyways, I'm loving everything about Q Danger, from the story, the action, the weapons, and the Megazord. This is a season I wish we would get. Also, Abigail's drawing of us as Rangers are so dope.
Yes.
We make an awesome Ranger team, and you know what? We agree. We do make an awesome Ranger team.
Yes, we do.
Am I next?
You are.
I felt like I just did something.
Oh, but those were all quick.
Oh. Jalen Glover, who I think is in the chat. Maybe not. I thought I saw him in there. I'm so happy I joined you guys for this stream. Kelly's beautiful as always. Thank you so much. I have a question for DJ and Joe. DJ, what was the one thing from Operation Overdrive that you actually liked?
The season ending.
Joe, which Power Ranger season do you think was the most emotional?
Great question. I'm going to say RPM. The butler never came back. He's dead.
That's facts.
That was it?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe, no, I take it back. I'm sorry. Power Rangers in space, for sure.
Emotional?
Emotional.
I would say
Like,
Dark
for me, it's in space. You know why? It's because even watching it, I was like, man, this is an end of an era. Like, for me, I almost felt like the show could have been over for me, and I could have walked away and been like, my hands are clean of Power Rangers.
It would have been good.
I would have been fine.
It was a bookend.
But it got me back in. I don't know how it did it, but it did it.
Here's me with Time Force. Literally, his whole family goes away.
Oh, no, I agree with you. Time Force, I mean, his dad's still there.
Yeah, but in terms of like the family that he got adopted by, his love of his life.
His dad died of cancer?
I did know that.
I did not know that.
I did know that. Definitely a loss.
Dude, I had no idea. I was like, oh man, that's so sad. It is really sad. Yeah. But anyways, I can see where Time Force working, where you can.
We wanted the Jen and Wes, and she goes away. So.
Yes.
Like you are up.
So Shadowbird 084, awesome as always, guys. In the series, I prefer Kimberly and Tommy, but in the movie, Jason and Kimberly all the way. Yeah. You guys mentioned superpowers. By the way, let me just address this real quick, because I was actually thinking about this. So Kimberly breaks up with Tommy and Zio.
Yes, via letter.
But Jason comes back in Zio. Right?
Uh-huh.
He doesn't say, hey, bro, I'm dating Kimberly. He doesn't, like, none of that happens.
You don't say that kind of stuff to your friends.
I don't know. It's so weird. Like, the timing of it is off to me.
Well, Jason did, and Zio with a girlfriend, too.
Yeah, Emily.
Yeah.
Two-timer.
Wait. After Zio, yo, Kim, what you been up to?
But see, that's all right, so then I'm assuming that the guy that she was referring to in the letter was not Jason.
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Fair enough.
But by Turbo, oh yeah.
I see Sarah having super speed, Haley having telekinetic, Calvin having electrokinetic, manipulation of electricity, and Brody having super strength. You mentioned the X-Men at one point. My username is combined names of my favorite X-Men, Shadowcat, my favorite Avenger, Mockingbird. That's very interesting. I'm also a big X-Men fan. My favorite X-Man is Cyclops, which is nobody's favorite except mine, I think. And I'm a huge Avengers fan. My favorite Avenger is actually, if you had to guess who you think it is.
Iron Man.
It's actually Captain America.
You liar.
No, it really is Captain America. But no, seriously.
No, actually,
my favorite Avenger is Captain America, but
he acts more like
I relate more to Iron Man. So
he
acts more like Iron Man
because I'm more like
he's more like Iron Man, but he likes.
But it's like the ideals of Captain America. I really like.
It's kind of like Superman, but
yeah, I wouldn't be Superman, but I love Superman. But
sure.
Mockingbird comes from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is codename 084, which I didn't know, actually. That's really interesting. For a subject without unknown origins. Interesting.
That's
P.S.
cool.
Joe, thanks for snooping on my Instagram. I don't know what, like, yucky face? Is that what that is?
What? Tongue face?
Yeah, tongue face.
So,
Winky tongue face, right?
So-
Tongue face.
snooping, I did like a couple of, when people like me on Instagram, I usually like give them a couple likes back.
Yeah.
It's just what I do. Hashtag DJ the Hat King, or hashtag Joe the Phantom Ranger,
Yep.
hashtag Kelly the Taken Bay, hashtag Trinity, hashtag Trinity, and hashtag No Burger Morpher.
Yes.
Thank you so much. From LA to Malta, sending our love to you, Shadowbird.
And
Thank you,
hello to
Shadowbird.
Shadowbird's cat. She said she was watching today's episode with her cat.
Hey, shout out to Shadowbird's cat. We love kitty cats. We got a comment from FF Justice. Thank you. Yeah. Firstly, wow, food fight is so much fun. Recently watched the episode with the Rangers' parents visited the juice bar. Shout out to Jason's meathead dad.
Oh gosh, the worst.
And I had more fun with that food fight. Secondly, since my comment was cut short because of the lengthiness, I'll elaborate on what I mean. Regarding the Trank and Landis Chronicle, resembling Power Rangers Dino Thunder a little bit, in Chronicle, a trio consisting of a red-wearing dude who was kind of the leader, a blue-wearing dude who was kind of gothish, to find a hole in the ground in the woods where they found the crystal ET thing that mutated them. In Power Rangers Dino Thunder, a trio consisting of a red-wearing dude, the leader, a blue-wearing dude, a gothish dudette, found a hole in the ground in the woods that led to the gems that mutated them. Come on now, inspiration or not? You might be onto something. Lastly, due to the lack of exposition throughout Power Rangers, how would you all explain why Zords are color-coded? They seem to determine the Ranger suits due to the Zords usually predating them. How would you all explain exactly what Power Rangers have different, or how they have different suits, I'm assuming that's saying, and how would you all explain the stiff silver lips? Oh, the mouthpieces, got it. Okay, you want to take a crack at it? I'm
Yeah,
exhausted.
I'll take a crack at it. So, the powers came from Eltar. On Eltar, it's addressed that they actually have this traditional war helmets, and these war helmets just have mouth gear, and those are kind of like their communication system they speak into, and they can hear them through their helmets.
Eltar technology.
Eltar technology. The color codeness actually is due to ranking. So it's ranking officials, like the red is the captain, so on and so forth. There's only a few that outrank that, white being one of them.
Black sometimes.
Black sometimes, and also gold. And if there's not either one of those colors, sometimes silver.
I also believe it depends on not the theme, but also the source of that power. It's like a Wild Force source and the Dino source and like the Time Force.
And
source.
especially in the movie, you're gonna get a better sense of everything that I'm almost talking about, and not every one race. For example, like I know a lot are Power Ranger humans, obviously, but not every race are all one race of aliens.
Species.
Some species. Some Power Ranger teams are different. Almost like the SPD Alpha Squad.
Sure.
So a lot of teams are like that.
Yeah.
I made half that stuff up, but it sounds accurate.
Hey, we'll go with it. So I have a comment from Craig Anderson. I love JDF, but I feel it's not fair to get him. Okay. I love JDF, but I feel it's not fair for him to get as much hate as he does. I just don't understand it. As much fun as Food Fight was, do you feel like you guys would be upset if your clothes got messed up? And hashtag Kelly is bae. Great Ranger wrap up, guys. I have a question for DJ. So let's get to Kelly's.
Jay, can you grab that charger, the MacBook?
Actually, I messed this whole thing up. So great wrap up as always, guys. I have a question for DJ. So as far as Sentai seasons I've watched, have been Go Busters, Kyoryuger, Tokyuger, and the Ninja. I'm currently watching Shinkenger right now. What seasons do you think I should watch after I'm finished with Shinkenger? Bokenger, Go Kaiger for sure, Abba Danger, and you know what? Let's throw in. We'll throw in Time Ranger.
I like it. I like it a lot. Thank you for your comment, Kel. What do you got?
MJ Spud 97.
And you deserve to get your comment read, my friend.
The name's Coleman. Caleb Coleman.
Wait.
Yep.
Caleb Coleman, I love it.
Thank you, dude. We're gonna send you your stuff.
Hey guys, amazing wrap up as always. This might be me just being English. I've noticed everyone on your channel has extremely white teeth, giant smiley face showing all of its teeth. What is your secret? Hee and nervous smiley face with the sweat drop dripping down.
I think that's the way the camera looks.
Also, the camera made me look really white, so...
She's not really this pale in real life.
So maybe it should make my teeth look really white, which would be nice. Hashtag Kelly takes over. Dancing lady with smirking dude next to her. Hashtag Kelly amazing new haircut. Lady getting her haircut. Princess lady. Hashtag DJ almighty emperor of hats. Top hat and crown emoji. Hashtag DJ's biceps. Two bicep emojis.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Zords are that way.
Oh, we got
Hashtag oh hail Joe beer drinker. Trophy emoji and beer emoji. And hashtag Joe is a Danny Phantom person with lightning bolt. Did you ever watch that show?
No.
I love that show. It's
What's
so
Danny
great.
Phantom?
It's a Nickelodeon show.
He's a boy ghost.
Yeah, he's a boy ghost. He has
Like
a good part.
Casper?
And then
But a superhero.
ghost emoji. Hi, I'm a phantom.
Oh, Joe. That does it for us.
Wait,
No, we got one more.
Oh, it doesn't do it for us. DJ's going to check out.
Last comment, Mikey Perez. Hey guys, awesome rap. Food Fight is one of my favorite episodes of Power Rangers. Zeo Legacy figures. Holy cow! All in caps.
So cool.
I've been waiting for years for another chance to buy Zeo figures. They look great. The Gold Ranger
The Gold Ranger
is my favorite Ranger of all time. I am so happy they're releasing him. I wish the Legacy set would come with the individual weapons, but it's better than nothing. I can't wait for Time Force, Lost Galaxy, and Lightspeed to come out. I did my own morphing list. My dream Legacy toy.
So, go ahead.
5 Power Lance, 4 Quantum Defender, 3 Quasar Saber, 2 Quasar Saber, 2 Gold Staff, and 1 Power Axe.
And just to let you know that they're actually, I don't know what that was.
Kelly has an arm.
Yeah, what was it? That was so weird. They're thinking about not necessarily making the Build-A-Figures, the Zord things anymore, and possibly putting in the weapons. Is that true?
Not exactly. So basically, there was a big demand for Mighty Morphin to have the weapons. They did not.
Now they made them in those.
Now they re-released them as metallic sets.
I hate it.
And they're including the weapons that way, so you have to buy them
That's
again.
so I bet you the weapons on eBay are going to go just as much as just buying the figure.
Well, I mean, if you don't want to hunt, yeah. So, in other words, certain ones will have weapons. The 6th Rangers will. Tommy will have a Saba. Tommy already has his Dragon Dagger. And I believe Tommy, the Black Ranger, will have his Brachio Staff. And the White Ranger will also have the Drago Dagger.
What?
You know, the Drago Dagger from Dino Thunder?
Oh, I was like, dude, the White Ranger, like, because it's
No,
Dino.
Dino.
I was like, wait, they're making Lord Dracon?
No. Oh, shoot, I would buy that.
I would too.
Totally buy that.
So that's going to not necessarily do it for us. We're going to get to your final thoughts here in the chat room, and then we're going to close out.
Ronald Singleton asks DJ, Kelly, and Joe, question, how do you feel about the arrival of the new Rumble Tusk Zord?
Love it.
Hilarious.
Wait, and then Natalie Ramirez asks, wait a minute, if the Ninja Steel can grant powers or something, how come the Ninja Steel Rangers didn't get superpowers?
They're losers.
It's weird.
We're going to rapid fire
Oscar Lopez asks, is there a website I can go to watch the Sentai stuff?
Yes,
Kiss
Kiss Asia.
Kiss Asia.
What we'll do is we'll put it on our Facebook page. That way you can easily find it there.
And you can also Google it. It pops up.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Thomas Franco asks, hey, DJ and Joe, who do you guys think will make cameo appearances in the new movie?
No comment.
Oh, well, we can speculate without giving anything away.
Sure. Yep.
David Yost is in the movie. Jason David Frank is in the movie, and Amy Jo Johnson is in the movie.
Sure.
I don't know if that's true or not. I just made that up.
Kelly.
Natalie Ramirez asks, do you think we'll see Ryan Mitchell again?
Ooh, will we see Ryan Mitchell again? I would say.
I hope so.
I hope so. Yeah, hope so.
And then someone had asked, cannot find who, but someone had asked Joe to do a good line from Iron Man.
A good line from Iron Man?
Yeah, a line from Iron Man. Joe, say something that Iron Man would say. LOL.
Beat you.
I know.
What am I running here? A breakfast? No, what am I running here? A bed and breakfast for a biker gang?
I like it. Civil War.
That is Civil War. BU. That's funny.
5 seconds later.
That is going to do it for us, I think. I want to thank all you guys for all of your support donating to the channel.
All the super chats.
All that stuff is going to go right back into you guys.
And if you guys if we had said that you guys had won something, please message us on the hashtag Facebook page, giving us your information so that we may send it to you.
Yes. Or you can email us at ths@thathashtagshow.com. And one last thing. So I am interviewing the Power Rangers from the movie. If you have any questions for them that you want answered, email us at questions@thathashtagshow.com. Sorry, it's fan questions at thathashtagshow.com.
And he will do his best.
That is fan questions at thathashtagshow.com. I'll be talking to all 5 movie rangers and Elizabeth Banks and the director of the film. So let me know if you have any questions for them. If you like this, I guarantee you'll love the Henshin Hangout hosted by DJ. He is the senpai of Sentai.
Thank you, Captain.
And he knows his stuff. If you like anime or mainly video games, especially Overwatch, this is the person you're going to want to see. Cranky Cupcakes herself, Kelly.
With a Z at the end.
With a Z at the end. You can follow her on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. But if you like what we do as a collective, subscribe to our channel. Hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with everything trending
in game pop culture.
Sorry.
You missed.